Hey y'all, it's Liz. I'm coming to you today because I want to vent. I know. I didn't had surgery on my titty and shit and I still want to vent. That's because I'm not feeling good. This look I did today was with the Estee Lauder palette. The Estee Lauder Signature Eyeshadow Quad in Lavish Plum. These are the colors that I used today. Yeah, so this is the look. Just in case you guys wanted to know what the look was on my eyes, that's it. Anyways, y'all, let me tell you, I have had a terrible day. Number one, as you guys already know, it's not a surprise, Liz is always sick. But I'm sick with a cold. I had a little minor surgery on my boob to remove some stuff. And I'm getting better as far as that's concerned. I went yesterday and had it repacked. So she told me a couple of more times and I should be okay. And it should heal up fine. Where was I going with that? Anyways, so I've been sick. I haven't been doing anything but laying in bed. And then Steve is extremely sick. So we've both been at home for the last like 3 or 4 days, just laid up together. It's so much fun. He's so wonderful and so sweet. And you know, when men get sick, honey, I mean, it's like the end of the world to them. And so, well, he's better today because he went to work. And I've called him and he's called me and texted me. And he's doing okay. He's going to make it through. Speaking of the devil, I just saw his truck go by. But he should be pulling in. But yeah, so today I got up and Mama has been really sick for the last few days. So I called her and I said, hey, do you want to go eat lunch with me? And she said yes. So we went and ate lunch. But before that happened, I had to go to the bank and take out some money so I could pay a couple of my, like my Dillard's and my, what the hell, JCPenney's and stuff. So I went by the bank to pull out some money through the drive-thru. There was 5 openings and there was cars in each of them. So I get behind the first one. And why is it? That's my luck that I always get behind the slowest motherfucker in town. So all the cars left except for that one I'm behind. And another car shoots in, another car shoots in, and I said, oh, well, let me just back my ass up and get into one of the other lines. After waiting for 23 minutes behind that one vehicle. So I did that. And then I went and picked up Mama. We went to, oh no, then I left there and I had to stop at CVS to get my saline solution. So I get to CVS and they say, after sitting in line for about 3 minutes, they said, oh, well, we don't have this product here, but we have it across town. You'll have to go over there to get it. And I said, okay, not a problem. I can do that. So I waste a few minutes there. Then I go pick up Mama. And on the way to eat, we have to stop at this other CVS down in the Bottoms. So I pull in. And it took them about 10 minutes to get to me. I was the only car there. I don't know why, but it did. I know they were a little busy inside, so I waited. Getting a little frustrated. Because I started feeling right then, today's not my day. Today's not a good day for Liz. But we went to, I dropped off my thing and she said, you can come back in an hour. So, hey baby.
How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
You a little frustrated, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, my baby.
A little frustrated. So anyway, so she said, come back in an hour. And I said, okay. So me and Mom, we go to eat. We get to the restaurant. Of course, there's no hostess.
No hostess.
So the people in front of me, I was laughing. I said, well, have you guys been waiting long? She said, oh, almost 10 minutes. You've been waiting here for 10 minutes for someone to seat you? Maybe you should just get your own menu and go seat yourself. So finally someone came and seated them. And then they came back and seated me and Mama. That was a good lunch. Then we left there, and I'm having my floors done. I ain't heard nothing from them. So I decided to call them. Yeah. I called them, and I was talking to the young man, and I said, he said, oh, yeah, we're getting your price worked up for the flooring. I said, you are? And he said, yeah. I said, well, how can you get my price worked up when you don't even know what I want? Excuse me? And I said, yeah. I said, what do I want? And how are you getting it worked up? Oh, hold on. So he comes back and he says, I said, now, I just talked to the contractor yesterday and he said to hold off, that he had to do some remeasuring. Oh, really? And I said, yeah. And I said, so what do you have me down for? And then he told me, he said, well, I talked to Steve Price, and Steve, we had told him that we didn't have the folder anymore, that it was misplaced. And he said, okay, you know, and we told him that we'd call him back.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Somebody called me?
That's what Dave said. So I said, okay, I tell you what, you can't work nothing up for me because you don't even know what I want. And he said, well, Miss Price, we've lost your folder with all the information in it, with our measurements and stuff. We've lost the folder. And I told him, I said, I tell you what, I'm fixing to leave from TGI Fridays and I'm going to head there, and I can guarantee you I'm going to get this taken care of. I was livid. Well, I go in to Lowe's and I'm so pissed off. And I said, I demand to speak to a goddamn store manager right now. Finally, the store manager comes up. And I hand my back to him. And he says, Miss Price. And I go to turn around. And by golly, that's the finest little motherfucker I've ever seen. I couldn't even be mad no more. I just like this.
Was he finer than me?
Oh, not finer than you, though. But goddamn it, he was sure enough good looking. He was like 6'2". Bald-headed. He was young dude, though, but he was bald. Oh, my God. He was so freaking pretty. I couldn't even get mad. I was just like giddy. I was all giddy. He had to been like 25. I was really giddy. I was like, I couldn't even cuss. Couldn't even be mad. So I explained to him what had happened. And he called the manager from the flooring department. They came down, and they're getting rid of the contractor that came because they've had some issues with him before, and he's a one-man show. He's not who they normally use, and he just kind of does what he wants to do when he wants to do it. So I said, yeah, it's best that you go ahead and let's cancel that motherfucker now, because I can't have any more stress than what I have right now. So they're going to send out R&R. It's a contractor that they actually use all the time. They're going to get the thing ready. We're going to call them back later on this afternoon, get the total price. Everything's going to be broke down, though, between the dining room and this. Okay. So, yeah. So I did that. We got that taken care of, and I thanked Michael at Lowe's, the good-looking manager. And then I didn't have a chance to flirt because my mama was there. So, so anyways, I left there satisfied with, you know, the fact that they're going to take care of me. They're going to get my flooring done and everything. So, so I had to go back over to CVS down in the Bottoms to get my medicine. And as I pull in, they finally come to the window again, as long as it takes them for freaking ever. That's why I don't like going down there. I'd just rather go to the one right here in town. So she comes over and she says, who are you picking up for? I said, Elizabeth Price. And she says, date of birth, 3/26/67. And she kind of sits there for a minute. She goes and grabs a bag. She said, what was the birthday? I said, 3/26/67. You know what that bitch asked me? Miss Price, are you sure that's your birthday? I looked at her and I was like, honey, I know when my goddamn birthday is. It's 3/26/67. She was like, oh, well, hold on, because I think I got the wrong one. Dumbass. So, now this is at 2:05. I was supposed to pick it up at 1. So, when she comes back to the window, she said, it's going to be a few minutes. They're going to have to fill it because they filled the wrong one. What the hell? All it is goddamn saline. It ain't like it's, you know, some kind of narcotics or shit. But I waited and waited. They finally got it filled. They brought it to the window and I got it. And then my prescription says saline. This didn't say saline. It had some weird name.
What is that?
Oh, no, I left it on the table. But I double checked it and I said, this don't even look like the word saline.
Does it look like water?
Yes. Yeah. And so I said, So I didn't pull off. I looked at the description and what it does and stuff. And it did say like a generic name and it was saline. So I said, okay, this is cool. So I told Mom, I said, well, I was going to go to the commissary today, drive on base and go to the commissary, but I'm not having a very good day today, and I think it's best that I just go home.
Go tomorrow.
Yeah, because I really was not having a good day. I wasn't feeling it. My titties were itching, just one of them. I felt sick. I was coughing, and I said, you know what, I'm just going to go home. So Mama wasn't feeling good either, so I dropped her off at the house, and I came on home, and I said, this is where I need to be. You know, sometimes you get that feeling. You need to be back at home. You don't need to be out running the streets. And that's how I felt. I felt like today's not a good day, Liz. Let's just go home and call it a day and be done. So that's what I did. But anyways, yeah. So I've had a great day. I'm going to go here and spend some time with Steve for a minute. But yeah, this is my eyes. So if you guys want to see a tutorial on it, just let me know.
This is my
eye.
Mine. You're pretty eye.
I love you. All right, y'all. This is so gay.